morning and bright blessings, everybody. Is it working? Is it working? The technical problems have been wild. Um, So yeah, hello, welcome everyone. Sorry about the delays, technical difficulties, of course. It's so great to be here. Thank you everyone for tuning in wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you are watching this replay, or if you're here with me live now, welcome. Let me know in the comments. This is your first soul-centered meditation session with me. If you're an OG and you've been to these sessions before, let me know where in the world you're tuning in from and if you're live or catching the replay. I'm going to see now where the comments are. I've always done this on my phone before and it just wouldn't let me go live. So I've actually booted up my computer and I'm doing it on here, and I've never done a live stream on my computer before. It's actually been about 3.5 years since I've done any live streaming at all. So I'm just so excited to be here and to be back. These soul-centered sessions used to be so incredible when I used to do them a few years ago. Started in lockdown. And just continued, and they were meditation classes in person before that. Some of you might remember those. Let me know in the comments if you do. And it's been a journey, and I've been really pulled, guided and inspired to come back and start recreating these sessions for people, to help people to get centered, soul-centered again, because the world needs it most, and the greatest gift that you can give to humanity is the work that you do on yourself. Okay, so let me know if you're here. Let me know in the comments. There's nothing coming up so far, but that doesn't mean to say that they are not being shared. So let me just have a look around my screen for a moment to see if they're coming in. Maybe if I open it up on my phone. I'm sure we're going to iron out all these technical issues as we go on, because I am going to be doing these sessions fortnightly and I'm so excited about that. So let me just see if I can get any comments coming up on my phone. But I hope that you're all really well. Happy spring equinox, happy Ostara. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride in my world. I've got to be honest, it has been a bit of a roller coaster, and it has been a very heavy energy the last few days. But it has been super exciting, and I have been really looking forward to this, which has really kind of lifted my spirit. So it's wonderful. But yeah, of course, if you're in the southern hemisphere, it is the autumn equinox, but both are about balance, right? Equal day and equal night. You know, here spring is definitely sprung, and there's beautiful flowers growing everywhere, blossoming and blooming. The sun is starting to come out, the earth is starting to warm up beneath our feet. More barefoot walking and earthing is possible, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out more and doing more walks with the dog. I've got a little doggy now, a little Ember. So lots of exciting stuff's going down. Right, let me just see. Posts are coming in, and comments are coming in according to... Yes, Julie's here, Hemma's here, Sarah's here, Lydia's here, Sarah J is here, Rachel's here. Hello everyone. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, the comments aren't coming up. Oh, they are on my screen now. Fantastic. Oh, it's so lovely to have you here. Thank you so much, everybody. And all these beautiful names of people that I adore. Some new friends, some old friends, some people that go way back. So yes, so fantastic to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I am so grateful. If you do know anyone who's free tonight and might fancy joining, feel free to tag them or share this. It would be greatly appreciated. You know, my one of my words, my mantras is the wrong word, but one of my power words, one of my kind of motivations this year, or focuses this year, is about impact and hoping to reach and help as many people as possible. And so, you know, by sharing this, you're really helping me on that quest to, you know, help uplift, empower, inspire people on their journeys, and hopefully help them bring themselves back to themselves, get out of their busy head, out of the energy and the chaos that's out there in the collective, out there in the world, on our news feeds and our constant feeds, and just come back to themselves to really reconnect with divinity and with their spirituality, as well as helping them on their healing journeys, right? Because by connecting with your spirituality, by really connecting and anchoring in with yourself, it impacts positively all life areas, right? So if you know of anyone that could be feeling a bit wonky, a bit out of balance at the moment, please feel free to share this with them. Soul-centered meditation sessions. So like I said, I've been doing these for a number of years now, and what I like to do is conduct a series of short guided meditations, okay? Because meditation is a practice, and it takes us a while sometimes to shut out that mental chatter, to really connect in with our breath and take the steering wheel, take the reins, so that we are more of the observer of what's going on within ourselves, rather than being taken along for the ride of the uncontrolled thoughts, the monkey mind, where our emotions are driving us and taking us. So I like to do a number of short meditation practices where I include lots of tools that are really, really helpful for people in order for people to strengthen that vagus nerve. And that is the ability really to drop into a sense of calm and serenity when it is needed most. So short practices more often, and this goes for day to day, right? Short practices more often are much more beneficial than long meditation sessions more sporadically, okay? And you know, yeah, generally. So shorter sessions are a way of really helping you to anchor into that center and to keep that focus, rather than that monkey mind coming in and distracting us and taking us off to the things that we're worrying about, or the mundane distractions that we get, you know, that are not so important. So let me see. It seems like the comments are coming in over here now, so let me have a little look. Let me see the comments I've missed. So thank you, Hema. So glad everyone's here. Good evening, Rachel. Equinox blessings, Hema. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for even being here and for your kind words. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for tagging people as well. Bernie's here. Amazing. Bernie's in the house. Talking about old friends joining. That's wonderful. Thank you, everyone. So, also feel free to pop in any questions that you have, maybe whether it's to do with meditation, holistic well-being, whether it's to do with the equinox or the energies that we are negotiating at the moment. Anything that you'd like to bring to the floor for us to have a little chat about, it would be more than I'd be more than happy to have a little jump in and a chit chat. But we can do that in between our little meditations, if you like, because I feel like I just want to jump in with a nice grounding meditation to get us centered. So I'm going to have a sip of my drink first, actually. And I realised that I'm not looking at the camera. It's strange being on the computer and not on my phone, so apologies for that. So if you have any essential oils or any aura sprays or anything like that, now would be a nice time to kind of get them involved in the situation. If you've got any crystals or candles or incense or anything that helps you to get in that state of relaxation, that helps, you know, kick in that relaxation, those muscle memories of what it's like to be relaxed. Okay, so for some people that's incense, excuse me, for some people that's working with essential oils, because fragrance, the part of our brain that recognizes fragrance is also the part of our brain that registers memories. Okay, so if you start practicing and working with a particular essential oil or a fragrance, apart from all the beautiful other benefits of working with essential oils, but also this applies to fragrance too, if you start to create a habit with a fragrance, when you smell that fragrance away from the meditation habit or the yoga mat or whatever it is that you're using it with, your body brings in the physiological effects that are connected with the memories with that smell. So for example, if you carry that smell around with you then, and when you're in a state of You can feel the stress building, or if you feel the anxiety coming, if you smell that fragrance, it'll kick in that feeling of relaxation, and it will help you in that moment when you need it. So just something to to think about. And obviously, again, I'm a big lover of essential oils, and herbs and all that kind of stuff. What I actually just sprayed was this Aradia Guidance and Inspiration aura spray from the in Lunai Herbal Apothecary. It's actually a beautiful shop in Swansea. I can share the link. This one's jasmine, sandalwood, rose, cedarwood, angelica, rosemary, and amethyst. It's a ritual spray called Aradia, and it's absolutely amazing. I use so many of her products. I highly, highly recommend. She creates incredible perfumes, aura sprays, chakra sprays, all kinds of different things. So they're absolutely wonderful. Someone's just messaged me. Unable to get onto the event. Bear with me a second. It's in the Facebook group. Just Tanya trying to get on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask you all now to just start to bring your awareness to your breath. Okay, now this is a real anchor that can help guide and direct your intention. It's really good at helping you get a handle on your emotions and stop your emotions getting a handle on you. It can also help be something to draw your attention away from the monkey mind, the busy mind, those very well-traveled neural pathways in our brain that have been programmed to keep our mind busy, to keep our mind active. So I really would like you to just start to slow your breath down. And if you can, make your out breath just slightly longer than your in breath. And I'm not going to count because everyone's got different comfort zones within their breath cycles. And if you're ready, if you feel comfortable to, just gently close your eyes. Allowing the ebb and flow of your breath just to relax you with the intention of bringing peace to the space that you're in. On your next exhale, just dropping your shoulders down away from your ears, relaxing the muscles across your forehead, around your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, your tongue. Softening the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. And just really sitting with the gentle ebb and flow, aware of the sensations in your body as you breathe in and breathe out. Becoming aware of the chair or the sofa or the bed that's underneath you. Sinking in slightly more every time you breathe out. Conscious and aware of that support underneath you, holding you. You may like to make an audible sigh as you let go of the tension that you're holding on to. Just let it all go, whatever weight you've been carrying on your shoulders. Blow it away with your out breath, imagining perhaps that you're blowing out candles on a birthday cake. Breathing in that beautiful prana and breathing out everything that you need to let go of. Breathing out whatever isn't serving you, whatever doesn't belong to you. breathing in this beautiful prana and allowing it to fill your body. From the top of your head down to the tips of your fingers, down your spine, down your legs to the tips of your toes. Breathing in this beautiful, cleansing, clearing breath. Breathing out any intrusive thoughts that might pop in with a smile, acknowledging that that's just the brain doing its thing. That's okay. You can just breathe them out, breathe them away. Breathing any tension that you might be feeling in your body, any discomfort, anything that isn't serving you, that doesn't belong to you, that served its purpose. So your body can just fill up with light. Cleansed and cleared of the day, so that you can focus on what's best for you in this moment, what is needed right now. Acknowledging that you're taking time out for yourself. Having gratitude for taking this time. Acknowledging that this is a powerful act of self-love and self-care that most people avoid. So well done you. You should be proud. Just feel into this stillness, into this peace. Using your breath to anchor you in if you need. You may like to put your hands on your heart for a moment. Just recognizing and honoring the soul that's inside of you. Setting your intention to perhaps become more deeply connected to this aspect of yourself that we don't often think about in our day-to-day busyness, in our human doingness. And, just let yourself acknowledge that fact that you are here to connect, to know yourself better, to take care of your soul, so your soul can take care of your human. And again, just another little pet prayer of gratitude to say thank you. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank you to your ancestors, your angels, the allies that you have in spirit. And acknowledging their presence and support in your life for guiding you with any nudges, symbols, signals, synchronicities that may have led you here today, or that you may just have become familiar with experiencing in your day-to-day life. The feathers, the angel numbers, the songs on the radio whose lyrics speak to you so profoundly. Just a nod and an acknowledgement and gratitude for the support from the higher realms. And just take a few more deep breaths here before bringing yourself back into awareness of your body, the support of the chair or the bed or the ground underneath you. Perhaps giving your fingers a wiggle, giving your toes a wiggle. And perhaps having a stretch, finding a gentle sway, whatever feels good. And you can simply stay there with your eyes closed if you'd like to, or if you would like to open them, come back to watching me on the camera or having a little look through the comments. Let's see. Let me know how that feels for you. Do you feel nice and relaxed and peaceful now? Let me know if you are using any essential oils or crystals, or you know, anything that you incorporate to your practice that may be a little bit unusual, that might be a nice help for somebody else. Let's, you know, pull together and share together here in the comments to help one another develop our own practices, right? So let's see, we've got so Jill's jumped on and jumped off again, but that's wonderful. Thank you for tagging people, Hema. I really appreciate you. So how is everyone feeling? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or a heart if it feels good, if you're feeling great. I'm going to see if I can tag Tanya. Still having trouble getting on. She's just messaged me, so I'm just going to tag Tanya in. If I can find my keyboard. Do you know what? I feel like an absolute tech wizard having my computer set up and doing this. Absolutely funny, because I'm definitely not a techie person. So this is quite surreal and unusual. So yeah, I hope everyone's feeling good. So yeah, Julie says feeling relaxed. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And you know, tapping into the breath is something that we always have with us. You know, we can't escape that. And so it's a really nice thing to anchor into whenever you feel overwhelmed in the moment, when you feel like you can feel those tense, stressful emotions coming in, when you feel agitated, aggravated. We all get that, right? All of us. So taking a deep breath and just telling your body to relax, dropping those shoulders down away from our ears. You know, that's something I think that some of us are not even aware of, that we do feel in our shoulders raising and shoulders rising. You know, my background, as some of you know, not all of you know, my professional background is in holistic and complementary therapies. I've been doing that now for, gosh, about 17 years maybe. And Indian head massage, I have done countless thousands of Indian head massages. I used to do treatment days all over the place. And one thing is for sure, is that more people than not carry all of their stress, all of their tension in their shoulders, and they work up. It carries up your neck into your head. So many headaches are caused by the fact that we're just walking around with our shoulders around our ears all the time, and we don't even realize it. So just that conscious thought to drop your shoulders down away from your ears, it's like, oh wow, yeah, that does actually feel good. And it's amazing how the tension can just start to melt away from that one simple conscious exercise. Let's see. Lydia says, fabulous way to quiet my mind after a busy day. Thank you. You're very welcome, Lydia. Sarah J says, very relaxed now. Good. I am glad. Bernie says, lovely and relaxed. Need this space tonight. Interrupted by the cat wanting to go out the window. Oh, cheeky cat. Is that Charlie? Cheeky Charlie. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm glad everyone's feeling relaxed. That's good. First objective achieved. Tick. So, yeah, have a little stretch, have a little drink before we go into our second meditation exercise of the evening. And now, the next one we're going to do in a couple of minutes is a nice grounding exercise. Now, grounding is another really valuable tool for getting us out of our head, okay, and perhaps more into our body, more conscious of what is going on within our body, and connecting more deeply with the earth below us, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, and I think this is one of the most valuable tools that I've ever learned on my journey, particularly when we are going through stressful times, emotional times. You know, there's a lot of us going through turbulence at the moment, and like I said, this equinox can bring up a lot of heavy energy. And if we're all up in our head and just thinking about it constantly, or really within our emotions, depending on where you feel them, you know, we all feel our emotions in different spaces and different places within our bodies. um you know, I feel things, you know, and it's so funny, you know, when you look into your kind of human design and become more aware of your body's energetic blueprint and what have you. You know, mine says that you know, I feel everything in my solar plexus, and I absolutely do, absolutely do. I can feel it tightening and squeezing when emotional stuff's going on. I feel other people's emotions there in my solar plexus. But we all feel them in different places, right? So, you know, it also helps us to get out of that, so we can really let things go, to be, rather than, you know, to be in the moment, to be still and be calm, to allow our body to reset itself, you know, allow our nervous system to just breathe a second. Because when we are constantly in this state of heightened emotion or constant mind busyness, you know, we get these stress hormones and things in our body that suppress the systems of the body. You know, if we're constantly in that state of fight or flight or freeze, you know, our nervous system never gets a rest, and that can lead to so many other problems with, you know, within us, emotionally, physically. And so you know, I found that grounding, whatever technique you use, and more specifically earthing as well, where we actually physically become in contact with the ground, or touching a tree or a plant or what have you, there's actually a physical exchange that takes place, that has a lot of healing benefits. It, you know, it reduces the free radicals, it disperses the free radicals that can build up in our body, that cause inflammation, that can cause a lot of the overfiring of the synapses in the brain and the neural pathways, and it can cause all sorts of other problems. But yeah, powerful visualizations, that can be used. For example, if you use the analogy of a tree, which is a very common grounding technique, right, where you send the roots deep down into the earth. And I always, you know, my logo, my business logo is the tree of life. You know, and oak trees resonate deeply with me. I've got this really strong adoration, love for trees in all their forms, but particularly the oak tree. And I have like a real spiritual connection with them. And you know, when it comes to grounding, there's expressions around it, but you know, the deeper your roots are buried into the earth, the more resilient you are to any storms that pass by. You know, you won't get, you know, uprooted and blown over by anything that comes your way if you're rooted deep down into the earth, if that makes sense. And the deeper that your roots travel down into the earth, the higher you can reach your branches up to heaven. That's always my you know, my one of my favorite expressions. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to jump into a nice grounding, earthing meditation, connect in with Mother Gaia and her beautiful energy and her unconditional love, and to perhaps draw up some energy from her, get ourselves into a state of equilibrium, because that is what's happening now, with the equinox energy, is things coming into a state of balance. So let's jump back in. If you're ready, either lie back down or find a comfortable seat, comfortable sway, whatever feels good, and start to reconnect with your breath as we did in the first exercise, okay? And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable to do so, just gently close your eyes. And drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Soften your forehead, soften your eyes, your cheeks. perhaps rest your tongue against the back of your top front teeth. And just take a minute to settle into your body, softening the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. And perhaps you're more verbal and less visual in the way that you work through and process intentions, in which case set your intention now about getting grounded and get the intention clear of finding benefit in getting out of your head. How will that benefit you? And if you are up in your head, that's okay for a moment. Just breathe away anything that isn't relevant in this moment and start to send your awareness down your body, down all the way down to your feet. Now, whether your feet are planted on the floor or whether you are on a bed, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're 15 stories up in an apartment building or whether you are literally standing in a garden with no shoes on. We are still able to connect in with the earth below us with the right intention. So just bring your awareness to the space that's just about a meter or so below your feet. And just really breathe into that space below your feet. If that makes sense to you, great. If it doesn't, don't worry. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And we are just gonna send our awareness now down into the earth. Now you can do that through visualizing roots growing down from the bottoms of your feet or the base of your spine, traveling down through the floor beneath you, through the building, through the foundations, through the layers of bricks and rocks and clay, through the mud and the earth, and all the little life, the creatures that are living there. See the roots spreading outwards and downwards. If that visual isn't one that kind of resonates with you or you find difficult, you can imagine perhaps dropping an anchor down into the center of the earth. But if you are working with the tree visuals, the tree imagery, just imagine those roots spreading further and down, wider outwards, really anchoring you down into the earth. Perhaps using your exhale to help propel that visualization forward, perhaps pausing while you inhale, and as you exhale, just spread out a little bit further, that pulsing of the breath. Breathing into the earth. Becoming aware now of the beautiful shining light at the center of the earth, all the way off in the distance, all the way deep, deep down. The beautiful crystalline starlight at the center of the earth. Sending your intention now, your focus, your consciousness down to connect with this beautiful light, feeling its warmth and glow. Perhaps your roots are wrapping around so gently and beautifully. If your consciousness is what's been sent down as opposed to the root system, perhaps placing your hands on this beautiful bright light, the soul of Mother Gaia, feeling the unconditional love radiating from her, feeling her strength, her power, her confidence seeping into you, filling you up. That nurturing, that unconditional love coming from her is something that we can tap into at any time we choose with conscious intention. Feeling that love, that light, that radiance traveling back up through the roots, back towards your body, using your breath to help you travel up through the earth, the layers of rock and mud, as all that beautiful energy, that beautiful love travels back up through those roots and fills your body. Feel that energy entering in through the bottoms of your feet, feeling your body change as the unconditional love washes over you, holds you, nurtures you, keeps you safe. Like being wrapped in a beautiful green blanket, feeling safe, steady and secure. And allowing that feeling to settle into every cell of your body. Locking it in. So you really feel that comfort and that love. Feeling that strong trunk of your tree, feeling reinforced, revitalized. Like you could face the world without any fear, any worries, any concerns, because you know you are held and supported unconditionally. And just take a few deep breaths, feeling this feeling. And again, if you're not the most visual of people, just using affirmations now is very powerful. Telling yourself, I am grounded. I am rooted. I am connected to Mother Earth. I am her child and I am loved unconditionally. as the world, as the earth, as the ground warms, as we move into the springtime, so is your body, so is your will, so is your intention. Excited by the possibilities and potential that the spring season holds for you. Like a flower beginning to open its petals and come into bloom, you are becoming ready to step back out and blossom and bloom yourself after a winter of hibernating and perhaps going more inward. You're ready to come out and shine. So just take a couple of deep breaths and come back into your body. Perhaps wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, having a stretch with a smile on your face. Perhaps have a drink if you've got a nice herbal tea or glass of water next to you. Perhaps you would like to make a note of anything that you saw during that meditation, if any messages or symbols came to you. Perhaps you were aware of an angelic presence, or you had a moment there where you were connecting with Gaia and a message came through for you, or a solution to a problem that you have been pondering perhaps popped into your awareness. Because once we get out of our heads, it's amazing how solutions and creative solutions can come to us, right? The answer to the thing that we've been struggling with, that we've been trying to grab like smoke, has just popped in so easily when we get out of our own way. So let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Let me know whether you use the tree analogy or whether there was something else worked for you that time. You know, I always call it going off piste, right? Like, I just facilitate and offer prompts and suggestions, but sometimes, you know, the visualization can take you somewhere completely different. You go where you are meant to go. So let me know whether you stayed on track, whether you went off piste and visualized something entirely different. You know, it's such a powerful thing to meditate in a group. Our energy can really help spur each other on and help bring that relaxation or bring that raise in vibration, because our intentions and our consciousness are focusing on the same thing. And you know, it's wonderful to think about how many hearts and minds around the world in this moment are meditating or in deep prayer somewhere, setting intentions for the world, for themselves. And you know, when multiple people are focused with the same intention of love and peace and connecting to the earth, it's amazing the impact that that can have on the collective. You know, I talk about this, you know, all the time in my classes and in live streams that I've done in the past. It's known as the Maharishi effect or the meditation effect, and there's been studies done that have been replicated time and time again, where large groups of people, when they meditate together, the crime rates, the violent crime and the domestic violence and all of those things, the numbers and statistics drop drastically in cities where 2,000 participants are focusing on a particular meditation. And I find that just so magical and so incredible, and evidence that, you know, we are all connected, that, you know, the influence that we have on the energetic field around us through our intention and you know, conscious intention, I suppose. It's amazing the impact that we can have on the world. And I find that is such a comfort and such a motivator for me to want to teach people to meditate, for wanting to teach people how they can connect and influence and get a hold of their own energy, so then they can have that impact and allow that to ripple out to others in their immediate energy field, but then also to the collective, the world at large. I find it just the most incredible thing. And more people are aware of this, right? Which is why there's many more group meditations taking place, and people connecting around the world on certain days, on specific days where there's energy portals, or the numerology or astrological alignment is potent to assist in these things. So yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, I went off on a complete tangent then, but I hope you enjoyed. Right, let me see. Oh, Lee says, Holly, yay. Hey, Lee. Long time no see, girl. I hope that you're good. I hope that everything's well in your world. Sarah said, I went to the beautiful wise old oak tree in Brenner Woods. I love that big old oak tree in Brenner Woods. What a stunning place to be taken in your meditation. That's wonderful, Sarah. I often get taken to like oak groves and things like that during meditation and visualization and stuff, so that's amazing. The woods is definitely my happy place, so I'm so pleased that you were taken there. Bernie says the tree visualization works for me. Yeah, felt lovely silver light drawn in through my legs up into my body, not green. Wonderful. I'm very tired and emotional, but nicely relaxed. Good, I'm glad. And our emotions come up to be felt, and it's a safe space wherever you are. It's a safe energetic space here. You are being held, and the emotions come up to be felt, to be released, to be shared. If we bottle them up, we often find them escaping through other places as different emotions, like a little pressure cooker. The steam comes out, and we have destructive emotional outbursts as opposed to safe, controlled releases. Sarah says, very relaxed now, thank you. Had some weird jolts through my body, and when I was visualizing the roots, I had some involuntary jolts through my legs. Now that could be to do with the raise in the energy, the raise in the vibrational frequency, Sarah. And it could be to do with energetic pathways unblocking as you are, visually focusing with intention on the energy flowing through those channels. That's what I would suggest that it is. Also, a little mouse visited me, which really happened just over a week ago. That's lovely. A mouse ran up close to me and stopped and let me stroke it before popping off. Well, isn't that adorable? That's so lovely. And mice are a beautiful symbol, for a few different things, to be honest. Definitely look up the meaning yourself, because symbols are something that are very much unique to the person. You can look up some different meanings one place, and at the same, look up the same symbol somewhere else, and it would mean something completely different. So you've got to go with what resonates for you. But mice are very resilient creatures, and they're very family orientated. They show success and perseverance as well. So if there's something that you're working towards, know that you are going to get there. But definitely have a little look and see. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here, for taking this time with me, for taking this time for yourself, and for sharing in the comments as well. I'm really grateful. So, does anyone have any questions about what they may have experienced? I don't know what this is saying. Sorry, these things are popping up. I'll have to check that out another time. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions about anything that they saw during their meditation, do let me know. before we jump into our next one. Okay, so I'm just going to have some water. I'm getting quite warm here. Oh my gosh, my hair's such a mess. Right, I'm going to have a drink. So I hope that you are all managing to enjoy some of the lovely sunshine that we've had. Hello Kelly, lovely to see you. Great to have you here. Thanks for jumping on. We are going to be going into our third meditation in a couple of minutes. Just waiting to see if anyone is. Kelly said, sorry I missed this, I will watch on replay. You're welcome to stay, obviously, for this third meditation practice if you'd like to. Now let's see, what are we going to be doing in this one? I don't know. Normally it just happens just so in the moment. I haven't done my usual sequence of meditations that I do. But I think what's coming in, I think our final meditation should be about being the lighthouse. Now, I came across a quote, it may have even been yesterday. It's been wild here, and the days are kind of blurring because we've been negotiating a lot. But I came across a quote, it may have been yesterday. It was yesterday because I journaled on it, I think. I definitely did because I've got it here. This beautiful journal that I've got. This was a gift actually from Miranda. Those of you know her. So it says, if you cannot change the course of a storm, sit quietly and be the lighthouse. And that definitely helped steady me. It helped remind me of how powerful it can be just to focus on that light within you, even when there's turbulence going on around you, to not get swept away by those emotions or by the intrusive thoughts that can come in and disrupt you from doing what you need to do, plodding along, or, you know, being of service and stepping up like I'm here now. Being a lighthouse, I guess, in many ways. That was another one of my words for this year, and it's soul food for me. It's definitely helping me through difficult things, and yeah, I think and I feel that, you know, knowing people that are drawn to live streams like this, to these kind of meditation practices, you know that you incarnated now through choice. You know that you incarnated now for a reason. And the world needs lighthouses right now. We are in a storm collectively, not just on an individual level, right? And, you know, a lot of us incarnated to hold that light, to bring that light back to the earth, and to help other people find their way out of the dark, and to, you know, to anchor in the high vibrations to help the collective move up with us. So you know, if you are going through that difficult storm, if, you know, just focus on your light and things will unfold in a way that will serve your highest good, and you will be guided and nudged and led to a stable, solid ground. You know, an expression that's been coming up a lot in conversation, you know, the last few weeks especially, is if it's not all right, then it's not the end. You just got to keep going. You know, I saw a really funny video the other day that was trying to sum up Pisces season, because obviously now we've gone into Aries, we've gone into the new year, the new astrological year, and Pisces season it was like it was a news report. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it in my stories. It was a news reporter standing at the seafront with his microphone trying to do this news broadcast, and a fish flies in and slaps him and knocks him over, and then the wave comes in and like almost washes him out to sea, kind of thing, and he's screaming. It's one of the funniest things I've seen in ages. But that really, really sums up Pisces season for me and a few of the people that are in my circles. Um, so when you're feeling that energy, remembering to come back to the light inside you and cultivating that light, it's going to help you. It's going to help you till you're back on solid ground, and it's going to help you hear the nudges and feel the guidance and feel the pull to where your inspiration, your higher self, your intuition, your ancestors, angel, spirit guides are guiding you to the safe space. When we are not in that centered space and in contact with our soul and our centeredness, our thoughts can get in the way, and we miss the nudges, we miss the creative solutions coming in. And um, so yeah, hopefully, remembering that will help you in those times where you are feeling like you're in the middle of the storm. Um, so let me go back to the comments. Kelly said, I'm still here. I'm so glad you're here, Kelly. It's lush to have you here. Really, really nice to have you here. Bernie says, I love that quote. Yeah, absolutely. So if you cannot change the course of a storm, sit quietly and be the lighthouse. And Bernie, you are a lighthouse. Sarah Johnson says, lighthouses have been everywhere for me lately. I do have a lighthouse tattoo. I was going to say, you've got a lighthouse tattoo on your arm. I've seen it. To symbolize I'm keeping my family safe and lighting the way to safety. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful meaning behind a tattoo, Sarah. Really beautiful meaning behind a tattoo. And yeah, be the lighthouse, whatever that means to you guys. But it's a powerful intention. So let's do a meditation on that theme, shall we, my darlings? So yeah, same thing as before. Bring yourself to center by bringing your awareness to your breath. Dropping your shoulders down away from your ears. Softening the muscles around your eyes, your jaw, your tongue, softening the palms of your hands, the soles of your feet. And actually for this one, I would like you, if you feel comfortable to, or if you're not already doing it, just place your hands over your heart center. Breathing in and out through your heart. Recognizing and acknowledging that your heart center is the halfway point. It is the center of the body where the energies of heaven, of your soul self, your spirit, dance and mingle with those earthly energies, your earthly body. A child of heaven and earth, these energies have this beautiful divine marriage inside of us, within us. And our heart center is where they dance together. Imagine like a yin and yang. Our spirit and our body in this beautiful dance. Just breathing in and out of this beautiful heart space within your body. heart chakra is the energy center of unconditional love, of love for ourselves, our love for others. It is connected to our ability to receive love also. And it is what connects us to the collective, to every other living being on this planet right now with a beating heart. Every other living being on this planet breathing in and out. And I want you to be breathing in love and breathing out peace. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine a wave of love and peace radiating from you. Breathing in love, filling your entire body with it. And on the exhale, become aware of it. Set the intention for it to be radiating out from you. First of all, filling the room that you're in. And radiating out further still. And just focusing on this rhythm of breathing in love, radiating it out. So your vibrational frequency rises, increases. See yourself as the soul that you are. Radiant, glowing, shining like a bright light, like a candle flame. Breathing in that beautiful, loving energy, that bright white light of source, and radiating it out to the world. Imagine like a tidal wave of love and light, clearing and cleansing, washing over the entire planet, rippling through the collective in sacred geometric shapes, radiating out of the heart of every living being on this earth, through the net, the web of collective consciousness, raising our vibration, raising the frequency for all. Breathing in that love and holding that vibration. Bringing your awareness back into your body for a moment as you become aware of this light, this high frequency vibration in every single cell of your body. All the way down to the structure of your DNA being illuminated with this beautiful, bright white light of love. breathing it deeply, feeling this vibration. Knowing that you can access this whenever you need it most. I want you to imagine yourself now, see yourself standing in what they call a power pose. Standing tall, shoulders back, hands on your hips perhaps, or perhaps with your arms stretched out wide. Seeing yourself strong, seeing yourself confident and courageous, a light warrior, here to make the world a better place in whatever way you do in your everyday life. See yourself standing tall, perhaps kitted out like a shield maiden or a warrior. Seeing yourself with armor and a cloak. Aware of the protection that you have around you from your guardian angels, your spirit teams, your teammates, your allies, your extra dimensional, interdimensional helpers. You're aware of the countless thousands of ancestors you have standing behind you, willing you to succeed in every endeavor. Their chests puffed out in pride that you are taking this time for yourself to set your intentions to be the lighthouse. Everything that happens to us happens for us. And everything that has happened to you on this journey so far has brought you wisdom, has brought you strength, has brought you resilience, has brought you the skills and tools that you need to pursue your life purpose. What it is you came here to do, what you incarnated for. It's all been leading you to here, to now. To being a catalyst for change in your life, in the lives of those around you, and in the world as a whole. Feel the gratitude coming from spirit, coming from the high dimensions, because we were the brave ones that came down to earth at this time to make change. Feel that pride, feel that love wrapping itself around you, penetrating again into every cell of your body, locking itself in to your vibrational frequency, so you can remember whenever you feel a wobble, you know this is what you came here for. So you can see the lessons with more clarity, so the emotions have less control, so the monkey mind can find some serenity, so we can see more clearly, act more intentionally, to be the change that we wish to see in the world, and to hold that light so that others can do the same. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Become aware of the room around you, the chair or the bed beneath you, your hands on your heart if they're still there, giving your fingers and toes a wiggle, perhaps finding a gentle sway. When you're ready, just come back. You don't have to open your eyes, you can lie there and be comfortable and chill. How's everybody doing? I hope that you're well. I know that's not the most relaxing note to end on, but I hope you're feeling the support of those forces that we cannot see. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. What's up? Sonia's been in. She may have jumped back off again, but hello Sonia. Lush to see you, my darling. Kelly says she's a Pisces. Hi. You are a deep, deep one, Kelly. Hemma says, thank you. You are most welcome. It is lovely to have you here. Oh, 1 hour, 11 minutes. 111. Of course. So it's been lovely. It's been so lush, actually, being back. Oh, I've missed this. I've missed it. I hope you get value from it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Here to answer any questions, reply to any comments. Let me know what's going on. If you have felt enjoyment from this, if you have felt benefit from it, and you would like to make a donation and help me with the work that I do, absolutely no pressure, obviously. I did share links in the group earlier. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I've got different membership tiers, £2, £5 or £10, with lots of different perks and benefits. You can always donate to my PayPal tip jar if you'd rather just make a one-off donation as well. All of it is gratefully received and deeply appreciated, and helps me to be able to, to do this work and continue this work, and hopefully help it to grow, to help more and more people for that radical impact that I'm hoping to achieve. Sarah says, that was lovely, thank you so much. You're so very, very welcome, Sarah. Julie says, thank you, Holly, I needed that. You're very, very welcome. And as always, there is the archive of all of my previous soul-centered meditation sessions on my website and on my YouTube channel, where you can go back and watch through all my previous recordings of these sessions. There's a few people that I've spoken to recently that have told me that they have been working their way through my old ones, and it's brought a lot of help to them in their life. So I'm really pleased that they're still helping people. That this one thing about doing recordings and live streams and things on social media, it's often such a rapid feed that once it's done, it's gone and it's not seen again. So the fact that I was able to upload these and people are still getting benefit from them, it makes my heart so happy. It makes me feel so good. So yeah, that's wonderful. Sarah says, diolch, dim problem. Croeso, Sarah. Bernie says, grounded and relaxed. Thank you. You're very welcome. Kelly says, I feel so chilled now. Thank you. You're very welcome, Kelly. And if you do go back and watch the replay after this is finished, there are 2 more meditations that you missed that we did, that you might find beneficial before you go to sleep, help you relax and chill. But you're very, very welcome. So I am going to be back here every other Thursday to do more of these soul-centered sessions. So make a note of it in your diary, or turn on post notifications so you don't miss the reminder, if you want to join again. And the weeks in between, it's not that I'm not doing a session, it's just I'm doing it in person. So if anyone lives locally to the South Wales area and fancies coming along, look out for details on my Facebook page, or just send me a message, or even comment below, details please, and I will message a reply to that comment with all the details that you need. Okay. But yeah, I'm so glad that you've got benefit from it. I'm really grateful for your being here. Such a busy world with so many things that can be getting your attention. I'm so grateful that you've chosen to spend this time with me today. I really am. I'm trying to think what other businessy stuff I'm supposed to say. Like, you can find me on my website, hollysholistic.healing.co.uk. All links are on my Facebook page. I mentioned about Patreon, and if you do decide to support me through Patreon, I am going to have a private group especially set up for Patreon members, where I am going to be posting content, doing lives. I'm also going to be sharing exclusive stuff in there as well that you won't see anywhere else. So please go and check those out. And yeah, super grateful. I want to give a shout out to Shannon Scott, Holistic Mentor, who has supported me through my Patreon, even when I've been in the deepest, darkest parts of my own journey and not being of service to anyone but myself and my family. She's continued to support me for the last few years, and for that I am eternally grateful. So if you don't already, which some of you probably remember Shannon, she's from America. She is an incredible, beautiful human who discovered me through my soul-centered sessions when I started them in lockdown. And she is Shannon Scott, Holistic Mentor. If you go and look for her on Instagram or Facebook, you can find her. Beautiful soul. Absolutely adore her and have nothing but love, respect and gratitude for her. So thank you, Shannon. Just wanted to give you a big shout out, my love. Tanya says, thank you, Holly. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Again, I cannot thank you enough. And yeah, I'm going to be here every 2 weeks. I've got some other stuff going on that's going to be coming out soon. That ever elusive podcast will be launching soon, I promise. But yeah, I'm gonna say good night to you all, and I'm so grateful for you being here. If you have any questions about anything ever, pop it in the groups, pop it in the comments of one of my videos or one of my posts, or send me a direct message, and it'll be my pleasure to assist you. I have got a busy life with 3 kids, puppy, business, all the other stuff going on, all the craziness of my life right now, but being of service is what lights me up. So allow me to assist you in any way that I can. So yeah, if you're still here, thank you. If you're watching the replay, thank you. And wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, an incredible spring equinox. Pull some cards, do some journaling, find out what it is that you need to adjust in your life to bring balance, to bring insight and a deeper connection with your soul team, your spirit team. Bernie says, Nos da cariad mawr I ti, rwy'n di gari di, Bernie. Diolch yn fawr, and I hopefully will speak to you all soon. Lots of love. Bye everyone. Bye.